Hello, I'm just going to show how I made these little Chinese lanterns for the Chinese restaurant in on the tower in my film Tales from the Towers. So first I started in Blender, which is a bit beyond the scope of this film, so I just modeled them in Blender, exported to STL, and then printed them out using the 3D printer, which I'll cover in another video sometime. And here I'm just removing all the loose parts. When you print something that has holes or gaps, then the printer software will add small stems and supports so that it doesn't collapse, and you have to cut them away. Because each one is going to have an LED inside it, I had to do a little bit of research and a bit of testing to try out how to wire together some LEDs, and I discovered basically, despite getting lots of great information about resistors and parallel versus serial, I discovered that actually connecting 8 together worked fine. First thing I did was to paint them red in case it got seen through the paper that's going to cover all of them. Then I put a blob of glue inside, and so that I could glue in the LED. So then I stuck the two halves together. Glue with a bit of tape round is my kind of standard way of modeling anything. I use wood glue for everything. It's basically PVA glue, and it has a good property because it goes transparent and almost becomes a bit like plastic. So you'll see in the next step, when I'm adding paper, I actually use it to strengthen the paper. Here I'm just measuring the size of paper that I'll need, roughly rip it out. Covering it in glue, smoothing out the glue. And wrapping it round. I then covered it with glue, give it another layer of glue on the outside, and that will harden and make the paper. Right now the paper is very fragile and thin. With a layer of glue on top, it becomes quite hard. And now I'm soldering together the wires, making sure that the short lead of one LED is soldered to the long lead of the next LED in the string. LED stands for light emitting diode, and diodes have the property of only allowing electricity to flow in one direction. So if you put one in the wrong way around, the whole string will not light. And there's the first test with power, and stress testing it a bit by shaking it around a bit. And here I am fitting it to the tower. Looks great.